Good evening, I'm Dawn Sterling. We begin tonight with that fatal phone call that led to the death of Sonia Massey. Former Deputy Sean Grayson back in court today with both his defense team and the prosecution making a number of requests. The legal team wanting to exclude things about Grayson's work history, his military discharge and DUI, and even the body camera footage from the night Sonia Massey was shot. The prosecution requesting to include misconduct accusations, among other things. Channel 20 Spencer Davis was in the courtroom this afternoon as Grayson's lawyers pleaded their case. He joins us now live outside the courtroom with more. Spencer?
Yeah, thanks, guys. And again, this hearing lasted over 90 minutes, discussing what evidence will and won't be allowed during the trial. Now, Grayson's representative was Steve Wyckoff and Daniel Foltz, who argued Grayson's life is not on trial, just his actions on July 6, 2024. So it was an informal meeting where both the state and the defense could kind of pop up in and out and make their arguments. There wasn't anything that says that you cannot do something. But right now, what happened in the courtroom was just, again, it was just a lot of debate back and forth. Judge Ryan Cadigan presiding and excluded experts, excluding his DUI offenses and excluding military discharge as well. Now, Grayson stayed hunched at his seat with his defense, and the Massey family was also in attendance, and a couple occasional shouts from the audience. But for now, reporting live from Sangamon County, I'm Spencer Davis. Back to you.
Thanks, Spencer. Grayson's trial begins October 20th in Peoria County. Sonia Massey was shot and killed in her Springfield home last year in July following an encounter with Sangamon County deputies. Reports say Massey called 911 to report a possible prowler in the area. Grayson says he shot Massey in self-defense because he felt she would throw a pot of boiling water on him. Massey's death was met with community outcry and calls for changes within local law enforcement. Good evening, I'm Dawn Sterling. We begin tonight with that fatal phone call, the one that led to the death of Sonia Massey. Former Deputy Sean Grayson back in court today with both his defense team and the prosecution making a number of requests. The legal team wants to exclude things about Grayson's work history, his military discharge and DUI, and even the body camera footage from the night Sonia Massey was shot. The prosecution requesting to include misconduct accusations, among other things. A 90-minute hearing talking about what evidence will and will not be allowed in the upcoming trial. News Channel 20's Spencer Davis joins us from outside of the courtroom tonight with more. Spencer?
Yeah, Grayson's team and the state's attorney's office had requested various motions for different pieces of evidence to be introduced or excluded. Now, the defense filed to allow them to include texts from Sonia Massey to a Green Hyundai employee talking about her mental health, along with a conversation with her mother. This motion was denied. However, Judge Ryan Cadigan denied the state's request to include incidents while employed at other agencies of Sean Grayson. Massey's family and friends had mixed feelings about what was allowed and what wasn't.
I wasn't too happy with it not being at least a pool camera in the trial, and I think it speaks for itself. People all over the world are interested in what happened to my daughter. I wish that the judge would have allowed cameras in so that people could see it.
There were two cries from the Massey family during the hearing, both while the defense was detailing the events directly before Massey was shot and killed, while Grayson remained hunched in his seat, occasionally speaking with his defense team. Now, Gray's final scheduled court date before the trial is October 2nd at 1:30. Reporting live from Sangamon County, I'm Spencer Davis. Back to you.
Thanks, Spencer. His trial begins again on October 20th in Peoria County. Sonia Massey was shot and killed in her Springfield home last year in July following an encounter with Sangamon County deputies. Reports say Massey called 911 to report a prowler in the area. Grayson says he shot Massey in self-defense because he felt she would throw a pot of boiling water on him. Massey's death was met with community outcry and calls for changes within local law enforcement. This leading to the creation of the Massey Commission, the goal to create more transparency between law enforcement and the community. The commission has made suggestions over things like mental health concerns, crisis prevention, and law enforcement agencies' hiring practices. Good evening, and thanks for joining us. I'm Dawn Sterling. Former Deputy Sean Grayson made a court appearance Both his defense and prosecution making a number of requests ahead of the upcoming trial. Grayson's legal team wants to exclude things about Grayson's work history, his military discharge, and DUI. They even want some of the body camera footage from the night Sangamon Massey was shot excluded from trial. The prosecution requested to include misconduct accusations throughout Grayson's law enforcement and military career. News Channel 20's Spencer Davis joins us now with the full list of what was granted and what wasn't, along with reactions from the friends and family of Sangamon Massey. Spencer?
Judge Ryan Cadigan presided over a more informal hearing, with both the defense and the state's attorney being able to answer and ask questions without a set order. It didn't stop tensions and emotions from rising. When Friday's hearing date was set, the goal was to establish what evidence would and would not be allowed during the trial set for October. On your screen now are the motions filed by Grayson's legal team. Judge Cadigan denied all of the defense's motions, except for one. Grayson's U.S. Army discharge and DUI will not be allowed as evidence. Apologies for the technical difficulty. Grayson's scheduled for one more pretrial hearing set for October 2nd at 1:30 in Sangamon County. The online version of this story will be up in just a few minutes. Reporting for News Channel 20, I'm Spencer Davis.
I do hope we can get back to that. It was a very good story. Thank you, Spencer. The trial to determine whether or not Grayson committed first-degree murder against Sangamon Massey is set to begin on October 20th in Peoria County. And after today's hearing, the Massey family gathered for a luncheon to celebrate Sonia's life. Community members like Springfield ACLU President Ken Page, again, problems, technical difficulties, we apologize. Ken Page and Senator Doris Turner were in attendance. It's a way for the family to also thank the community.
We put it together because we wanted to thank the community for all of the support. So this is not a party for us. This is a party for everyone that shows up. So this is the Sangamon Massey Appreciation Party.
Sante spoke of Sonia's love for theme parties, and tonight's theme was a thank you.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and watch more videos from News Channel 20.